You want to hear a really funny story about on the bus?
Yeah.
Alright, so this little ginger dyke is on the bus, right? Not me. Alright, to get that out the way, it's not me. Alright, but she was a freshman last year. Of course, you know, hardcore feminist because she's a dyke or whatever. And
wow, you are?
no, oh my, we've had this conversation so many times.
I'm kidding. Okay, keep going.
So I was in the back of the bus, right? And there's a bunch of like ginger, you know, dude, ginger dykes just like are the reason gingers get such a bad rep. I'm convinced of that at this point. All right. And I
thought gingers got a bad rep just for being gingers.
No, it's because they're ginger dykes. 100% sure of that now. But,
okay.
So there's a fat ginger dyke at my school, right? She's big as hell, dude. She probably weighs like 300 pounds. And she came to our lunch trying to sell their stupid GSA bracelets, which is our like gay straight alliance club right at the school or whatever, something gay like that. Well, haha, get it because it's gay straight alliance and it's gay. But so like she was trying to sell it, and you know, me and my friends, being a bunch of a-holes, were like yelling at her to shut up and go sit back down because no one was interested. And she's like on this mic to the whole country. She's like, "Shut up!" I'm like, "Who are you talking to, you fat dyke? Like, what? Think you trying to tell me what to do? You ain't got no rights." And so, of course, I'm like describing her because most of my friends aren't in my lunch. So I'm describing her, and I describe her as a fat ginger dyke. My exact words. And mind you, this little ginger dyke is a weird, like, she sits in the front of the bus like a weirdo, right? She's one of those kids, you know? And one of those, "Oh, thank you for the bus ride, Mr. Bus Driver," one of those, right? And, but, so, she hears this, right? Starts bawling her eyes out, and I hear it. I'm like, "Oh, who's crying? Like, what happened?" "Oh, I really don't even care," you know? Just
what does she hear?
She heard me say fat ginger dyke, right? And started crying and everything. I'm like, who is crying? Oh wait, I don't really care. Being my normal a-hole self, right? And so we get to the middle school. Start picking up the middle school driver. My bus driver stands up. He's like, "Cody." I'm like, oh god, like I actually didn't do anything this time. Like I'll tell you if I did something, but I actually didn't do anything this time. And he's like, "So you like them to call names, huh?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He pulls me. He like motions for me to come up to the front of the bus. I go up to the front of the bus. He's like, "Did you say dyke?" I was like, yeah. He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I can." And then he said, what did he say? He was like, he moved me to the front of the bus because of it. And, here comes Miss Dykey Dyke of the Year, you know what I'm saying? She stands up. Gotta get her own little piece in, you know? Oof. Here we go. And she's like, "That was really disrespectful." I was like, "I don't care." Like, sit your head down, you know? And she's like, my bus driver wanted me to apologize. I was like, "Do I have to?" He was like, "I mean, yeah." I was like, "Whatever. I'm not going." Like, I did. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Bitch.
Okay.
So she's like, "I don't want him to apologize to me. I want him to apologize to Steve." I'm like, "Who's Steve?" She's like, "The guy you were talking about." I'm like, "First off, that is a girl, and if you tell me her birth name, I will apologize to her then." Right? Just trying to make her mad at this point, right? And she wigged out. Like, I thought she was gonna come and try to fight me, my guy. Like, she was not, like, having it. Like, she screamed. It was like, "Oh my god! Like, really?" Of course, all my friends are in the back of the bus cheering me on. My one friend, Steven, made it so much worse. You wanna know what he did?
Who, Steve? What did Steve do?
Steven. He said...
Steven.
He started to chant. He got half of the bus going with this chant. He said, "You have no rights. You have no rights." She starts wigging out, crying even more. And Steven got expelled from the bus later that year, though. Rest in peace, my man Steven.
He got expelled? That sucks.
No, from the bus. He mooned someone from the bus.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Hilarious.
He got expelled from the bus. But damn. You have no rights. You have no rights. You have no rights.
Exactly. Was I wrong, though? No. Run. Run. Run.
What happened after all that?
What happened, actually? I don't remember. Quite remember. Oh yeah, I got off the bus, everyone said, can we get a rip in the chat from my man Cody? I was like, for real, though.
Nobody gives a fuck about feminists.
Oh my god, oh my god. No, you can't do that to me. You literally can't. I actually just almost had a heart attack. Do not play this game if, like, heart attack is, like, in your family, because, like, that was terrifying.
If heart attack is in your family medical history.